Alright, hey there Prox Gaming Crew, and this is Proxify here, and we are back for some more of Ocarina of Time. Now, this is on the Virtual Console still, of course, since we are doing this here on the Wii. And if you guys have missed out during the last one, well, we are now here in the Gerudo Training Grounds, and we are on the look for all the different keys that we have to go and search for. Now, I'm not going to go and show you guys every single type of place that we are going to be having to go and do a whole bunch of battles with, but I will just go and show you guys the locations of where these keys are going to be located with, just so that we can kind of cut this down into a little bit of a much easier type of time for you guys here. But there was one of the keys that had to be done with the arrows that we were having some troubles with during the last episode, but now we're going to be going and doing a little bit of some Song of Time blocks that are going to happen. Now, I remember when I first played here at the Gerudo Training Grounds, I never even knew exactly that these Song of Time blocks were even going to be something to be even showed up in here. It wasn't until like when I went and did the randomizer, I went and kind of figured that out a little bit later on throughout my time of me having to go and do some more of what this whole series was all about. But now, what we have to go and do is that since we do have now with two of those keys right now, we are going to have to go and move off into another place, which this is going to be with the underwater area. Now, this was something that we went and opened up previously from before. This was with the silver rupees around within that location, but now we have to go and do some more of the Song of Time blocks to go and now head off down into the way of this area here and be on the lookout for some more of the silver rupees. Now, again, I'm not going to show you guys every type of thing that's going to happen here within the silver rupee part, because it is kind of frustrating to go and try to literally pick up within these silver rupees in this underwater type of location. It kind of it's almost like in a way of where we went and did Super Mario 64 DS during that live stream and having to go through the underwater segment with all the different red coins there. Yeah, that's where I'm gonna have to kind of just draw the line and just go and make sure to just edit out on most of this stuff that was happening from here. So let's go and pick up all these silver rupees and reach our way back up to the top, and that is another key completed. Now, not only am I not going to show you guys all the places where I'm going to be doing all these different battles from, but I'm not going to go and show you guys all the places of me, well, with me having to go and place all these different keys into all these different locked door locations, because it's somewhat a little bit too like annoying in most places, because like you kind of just have to open up like one door and then you have to go and do rinse and repeat the same type of thing over and over and over again. Now there is a location around over here that you may want to be on the lookout for, and I think it's in the beginning of the entrance of this area, which I didn't really know about that yet until like a little bit later on within this dungeon. But if you go into the entrance area of this part, and I think if you take like a left-hand turn or a right-hand turn, I can't really remember which one it is, but just around with one of those different areas, you should at least be able to then go and start reaching off into your way into a little secret room where there is the last and final key to be found. And that is where you should be at least be able to go and hopefully at least open up your way into where the ice arrows is. Now, there is a total of 7 keys that you can actually go and pick up if you actually start it off within your time of the entrance room, because then you don't really have to really go out of your way to pick up the rest of the other different keys. But for me, I just kind of want to go and just pick up with all the different 9 keys that are here. There is a total of 9 keys within all these doors. So not really you have to go and open up every single one, but for me, I'm just going to go and just do it just for the sake of me just having a little bit of some OCD when it comes to collecting out with different keys, because I want to make sure that we have at least all of them here. So we're going to go for another one, and we're going to pick up with this guy as well too. So there we go, and that is another key found. But now we got ourselves with this other silver rupee problem, and I really don't like this one. And yeah, now this one is where you have a lot of different rolling boulders and other things, and also with the fire that also shows up as well too in the process, which is just not good. And we'll just go and skip past through that. But now this is where you want to make sure that you have a lot of bombs. This is something where here in this part is that there is going to be a lot of wolfoses that are going to be showing up, and these guys are going to be really dang annoying. I'm going to tell you that much. If you have been facing off with all these wolfoses out here so far throughout our time of like the Lost Woods, and also within the also with a little bit of the ice cavern and whatnot, these wolfos are going to be somewhat of a pain in the neck. But after a little bit of some time, you should be able to at least get yourself with something nice right there. That is going to have to be with the another treasure chest. Now we're going to see what type of one that we're going to pick up. I don't know if this is going to be a key or not, but we'll have to see, because it could be something else instead. No, we got ourselves with a bundle of arrows, but hey, you know what? Bundles of arrows are better than nothing. We still have to go after one more other different big Poe, and I think we should be set, because I still have one big Poe that's still in my inventory right now. Now, there is a little bit of a secret, little hidden area right here. Just go and open up with this door, and that should also go and open up the silver block room that's there. Now, this is where you kind of want to make sure to actually at least have the silver gauntlets with you within this part. But we're going to go and head through this room. And remember where we went and shot with all those arrows? Well, we're already up here into this little balcony part. And if we just go and just head right around into the room where we just went and opened up with shooting all those different eyeballs there, we should at least be able to now go and grab the key that is special around within this part as well too. Now, funny enough is that I think if you go into this actual area, you will actually get to see that there is another one of those small chests that are going to be showing up. And I believe that's also where that secret key is actually located at, around where the where those locked doors are going to be. Now, this is actually a scarecrow spot. I did not realize about that yet, but yeah, that is a scarecrow spot, not a Zelda lullaby spot. But yeah, if you see that chest right there, that is where the secret area is going to be at. But we'll be doing that fairly soon here, pretty quickly here. So yeah, so just go and push down with this silver block here. We will be having to do this within the Spirit Temple later. So this is kind of a nice good little tutorial wise to get ourselves introduced into the silver block challenge. But now we got ourselves a whole bunch of likes, and now we're going to go and go fully crazy out here and just go and use that with the Dim Fire and just knock these guys out completely. Because let me tell you, these guys have been once heck of a problem when I went and head on into here. I lost quite a bit of hearts, and well, also too, I almost lost out on my tunic as well too, which that was even more annoying than it actually had to be. Because I don't want to have to go and have to buy out on another Zora tunic out of all that. Alright, so there we go. That is the key. That is another one that we do want. So that should at least be all the keys within all the different dungeon locations right now. We just need to go and actually search out for where the last key is going to be. So we're going to put the 3 in to the different doors. And now we're going to be on the lookout for the 9th key. So now what we're going to have to go and do is just kind of walk around a little bit, search for anything that has a suspicious area around it. So unfortunately, this area is not going to be it. So we'll just have to go and reach our way back to the entranceway. And, there we go. So we are right around here. And now what we're going to do, open up with this part. And there is the last small key. And now let's go and take a little bit of a backtracking all the way over to where we last got our last key to be located around over here where the locked door is going to be happening. And that should now at least take us right here to the big chest that we have been wanting to go and grab for all this time. And let's go finally do it. And the ice arrows is finally going to be here. Hooray! Nice. Both fire and also ice arrows are here. Just only one other missing specialty arrow that we do have to go and grab. And that is going to be from the light arrows, which I think, if I'm not mistaken, Zelda's going to have to give that to us later. But for right now, we're going to go and end off the episode out here for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll be seeing you guys then. And of course, peace.